Rise up, ye women at ease. Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ears unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. First off, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, and to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice as the scriptures ordain them to do so. Alright? I want to say shalom to you brothers as well. Continue to spread the good news across the four corners of the earth, which is the gospel. Alright? I want to say shalom to you brothers as well. I want to say shalom to the Akwat that's out there listening and learning in silence. Alright? Reverencing their husband and asking their husband at home questions. Alright? If they have one. If not, continue to listen to the prophets, the men of the Lord. Alright? I'm going to say shalom to you, few sisters as well. I just read to you Isaiah chapter 39. Salaki, Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9 through 11. Okay? And with this particular video, I'm sharing with you. Alright? It's a video, you know, giving a hand to these women out here, all right, that are at ease, all right. And this video, this YouTube video I'm about to show you, of this news, is showing that it's about to show that you know, a lot of women are hit hard by crime in Chicago, man. And we right over next door to Chicago in Gary, you know, Gary, Indiana. All right, and the same thing is going on out here, man. It's pretty much women are a target. All right, they are a target. Hey, but all that is because, you know, they has made that pact with, you know, with pretty much with the serpent, man, with Satan. All right, through that freedom, you know, Satan has and Esau Edom has given him liberty to guide abroad, man. All right. And to walk around with no accountability out here. All right, pretty much. Esau has made them the queen. You know, if you break that word queen down, the etymology of it, Quean, roughly paraphrasing, you'll see it goes into a harlot or a slut. All right, or a whore. Okay, so these women are being targeted. All right, with a lot of crimes, you know, with a lot of crime out here, you know, in these streets. And this is only going to get worse, okay? It's only going to get worse, you know? At least you repent. At least you women, hey, turn back, okay, from your filth, man, all right? And start getting you husbands, man. Start getting husbands, man. All right, you get a lot of women nowadays, man. They don't want to be no husband. I mean, Slacky, they don't want to be a wife to their husband. All right, they want to be the ones in control. All right, like the scriptures say, hey, I see a new thing on earth. All right, a woman shall surpass a man, and this woman she really believes that. All right, she really believes that she is over a man. All right, hey, but the Lord made it not so. All right. Even though it was a new thing, you know, about being a curse unto us, man. And the Lord is setting real men, okay, preferably men of the Lord, back in his rightful seat, man. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna let a little bit of this video play, all right, so you can get a little edification. And like I said, hey, these women are at ease out here, man. All right, and this is mainly because they have no protection, especially the so-called black woman. Man. All right, Eve has no protection out here. All right, and this is soon, very soon. Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1 is going to come to pass, man. All right, it's going to come to pass. All right. If you don't know what that is, let's read it right quick. Okay, Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. All right, Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. In the KJV it says, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach." All right, pretty much to take away their filth, man. All right, and it says 7 women, man. That word 7 is the number 7 is completion. All right, so it could be more than 7, it could be less than 7. Hell, it could be 7,000, it could be 700. All right, but the point is, these women is going to need protection in those days, right? And they're going to be the ones who provide the things, their own bread, as it say. Hey, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, right? Meaning, hey, these women gonna want to get married in those days. They gonna want a man of the Lord, especially in those days, man. Why? Because it's gonna get so bad out here, man. They're gonna need that protection. All right, they're gonna need that protection. Now, Esau, Edom got in their heads to where they don't feel that they need that protection. All right, why? Because they got all the trinkets, of America, right? You got the police. You can call the police. You don't have to be in order in your house. All right, you got what? Spousal support, child support. All right, they can go out and get a job or whatever it is, or get a career. Okay. Hey, but all that is finna change in a minute, man. Okay. And it's gonna come to a point where, guess what? The women, they gonna succumb to multiple wives, man. All right. All right. So let's get to this video right quick. Okay.
Today we are embarking on a journey investigating injustice in Chicago. The goal is to make the city safer for everyone.
Salakia for the sound in the background.
But especially for those most impacted by crime.
CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker spotlights a troubling pattern that's been ignored for years, and Dorothy joins us now live.
Well, Jim and Marie, we uncovered some unique facts and figures that revealed for the first time the truth about who criminals are really targeting. It's people who look like me. Our investigation exposes the causes and consequences of black women at risk.
We begin tonight with breaking news. Reports of multiple people shot on the city's west side.
It's all we think about.
Multiple suspects walked up to the victim demanding his car.
Our biggest fear.
Breaking tonight, 4 teens, 3 15-year-olds and 1 16-year-old, all shot while on a front porch.
Being the next victim of a crime.
The man stumbled down the Chinatown platform, bleeding from his neck from a gunshot wound.
But what are your chances?
We're not just talking about 1 or 2 robberies here. We're talking dozens of them.
Who's really the most at risk? Is it white men, white women, Asians, Hispanics, black men? No, it's not. It's women who look like Tonia Thomas.
It's scary.
According to Chicago police crime data for 2022, when you look at all the offenses, count all the victims.
Let's rewind that back.
Crime data for 2022, when you look at all the offenses, count.
Right, so look at the offenses, man. It's homicide, okay, battery, assault, kidnapping, sexual assault, robbery, and car theft, man. And all these are victims of so-called black women, man. All right? Hey, the Lord ain't playing with these women no more, man. Okay? The Lord ain't playing. And these women, a lot of these women is going to fall right along with America, man. All right? They got to be destroyed, man. because a lot of them has this proud, they've been living in pleasure and proud. Let's get that right quick in First Timothy, right quick. Salakia. Yeah, First Timothy chapter 5. Right? Hey, they've been living in pleasure, man. All right? It says, First Timothy chapter 5, starting at indeed and desolate, I can think it's supplicated as well. Right. Right. And I'll just read 6. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. Okay? And the so-called black woman, man, Eve has been living in pleasure, man, for a while. All right? Hey, even in the times of slavery, man, when she was a master's whore, man. Okay? And she was given liberty to be over the man. Okay? She's been living in pleasure for a while, man. She's been given these trinkets, right? And this security and protection. Okay? Hey, but the Lord ain't make it so, man. The Lord didn't make it so, man. These women don't want to have children anymore. Oh, they say that's old school. They rather go and build their careers first. When they go to college, man, they go to leave college. They before they leave, they're good girls, man. A lot of them are virgins. Okay, but when they go and leave off to college, man, they shaking their ass on YouTube. All right, a lot of them get into porn. A lot of them get into a lot of orgies, man. Why? Because that's that Greek custom, man, that they're entering into. Okay, a lot of them pledge in that sorority shit. Okay, hey, she's living in pleasure, man. All right. Hey, but Eve gotta pay, man. That's why a lot of them gonna have to get put to death, right? And she's only gonna be. That's why in Genesis it talks about she's gonna have to get saved through childbearing, right? That's the only way she's gonna be saved is to be able to bear the children, the men of the Lord, man, so they can raise the men of the Lord back up, right? As a vessel. Okay, she's been living in pleasure too long, man. Let's jump down to 14. This is what the Lord wanted them to do. It says, verse 14, it says, I will therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Hey, to speak reproachfully to who? Hey, about your damn husband. Okay? About the Most High. Right? And if she was busy doing those things, she ain't gonna worry about what's going on the outside. Why? Because she has a task to do. She has a task to fulfill. She has to worry about being proactive when her husband come home. All right? And a lot of these women is not proactive. Okay? They're not proactive, man. And they active in being wicked, man. For sure. Abortions all over the place. Okay, a lot of them come posing as they're righteous or whatever, but they have fucking succubus spirits on them. Succubus is a so-called demon that loves sex, man. And it suck you dry, man. Okay? Verse 15, it says, for some already are turned aside after Satan. Hey, a lot of them got to get put to death, man. Because a lot of them just turn outside of Satan. Hey, they serving Satan, man. All right? That's who they for, man. Okay, they not for our turn, man. Okay? Hey, Michael, what's that? Michael 4:7 talks about she is my enemy, right? Hey, we taking the accountability, right? Because we bear the indignation of the Lord because we sin against the Lord, man. Right? Let's get that, Micah chapter 7. I think it's Micah chapter 47. Let's just figure it out. I always get that mixed up. 7 or 4. That's 4 and 7. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me type it in right quick. Okay, there we go. Micah chapter 7, verse 10. All right. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Yahweh, man. Where's your Lord? Where's Yahweh, man? Right? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Hey, man, she gonna be getting put to death, man. Hey, in those days, nobody ain't it's not gonna be any toxic masculinity. All right, it ain't gonna be no happy wife, happy life in those days, right? Why? Because she has been the enemy of the so-called black man for a while now, man. For a while, okay. And this is not no he-man woman hating club, man. Right? We out here trying to tell the woman, hey, the so-called black woman, I mean, to get her shit together, man, before it's too late. All right? Because you become an enemy as well, man. You become an enemy to the Lord, man. Like you thinking you usurp an authority over the man, right? You trying to usurp authority over the Lord's order, man. Okay? That's what you're trying to do. So you need to get your shit together, man. Hey, the so-called black man, hey, the men of the Lord, we out here on the highways and byways every weekend and week out. All right, we accepting our accountability. Let's go to Micah. Micah chapter 7 verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness, man. That's accountability that we accepting right now. And that's a tough thing to do. Because we know what? We know we sinned against the Lord. Hey, but we know the so-called black woman, man, woman, period, is not going to really accept accountability for her actions. And if you do find that woman, hey, man, you know, she's a halfway good woman, halfway decent woman. Okay? But for the most part, they're not accepting responsibility and accountability. Okay? Right? So let's go back to this video.
All the victims, black women, are the most at risk.
It's honestly, it's not fair.
Unfair because that 67,000 means 25.
Now they saying it's not fair. Okay? But what happened to this equality shit? Oh, I'm equal to a man. All right? Where's your protection then? Now you want to be protected by the man and by Esau, right? But now you can't have it two ways, man. You can't have it both ways. And if you equal, then guess what? You got to be able to protect your damn self. But guess what? The men of the Lord, hey, we can't protect nothing we can't control. And you women are running rapid out here, man. You disrespecting the men of the Lord, right? A lot of these women out here cheating on their man, and he out there prophesying and preaching. You see what I'm saying? That's going on right now. You talking about it's not fair? Well, hell, it ain't equal. Ain't none of this shit fair. But you want to be equal to a man. That's not so. The Lord didn't make it that way, right? The Lord made an order. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that in 1 Corinthians. Let's get that in 1 Corinthians. What's that? 11 or 14? Let's do 11. All right. It says, hey, it's a Christian order. All right. But hey, who's the first Christians? Christians, man. Hey, the Israelites, man. The followers of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. All right. So this really should be the Mashiachim. All right. In order, man. It says, verse 3. It says, matter of fact, I'll read it one. It said, be ye followers of me, man. Right? Even as I also am of Mashiach. Right? So if we want to, a lot of these women talk about, I love the Lord, I follow the Lord, Hey, if you follow the Lord, then guess what? You follow the order that he set, okay? And that he put on earth in order for us to have order, man. All right? What you say? I got a personal relationship with the Most High. I got a personal relationship with Yahweh Shai. But guess what? My Jesus, my sweet Jesus. But guess what? You ain't got no relationship with your man. You and your man relationship is sour as hell. But you feel that you can jump over your man and go right to the Lord. Hey, you out of order, man. That's what's wrong with the so-called black woman. She's fucking out of order. Right? She's fucking out of order. You got to get your shit together. All right? Like I said, this ain't no he-man hating, woman hating, bashing thing. No. Hey, we get on the men just as much. If not, matter of fact, we get on the men more. Because it's our fault. We take that responsibility and that accountability. All right? But you made that pact with Satan, man. You made that pact with Esau, Edom. All right? It says, be ye followers of me, even as I am also, it's like I also am of Mashiach. And if you following the Lord, man, guess what? You following the order that he set up for. It said, now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. You see that? Keep the order, man, like he delivered, man. All right, let's look at this word ordinances. All right, ordinances. Parosis.
Strong's G 3862. Paradosis. Paradosis.
It's giving up, right? Giving over. It says the act of giving up, the surrender of cities, all right? The body of precepts, especially rituals, which in opinion of the later Jews were orally delivered by Moses and orally transmitted in unbroken succession to subsequent generations, which precepts both illustrating and expanding the written law, right? As they did, as they did were to be obeyed with equal reverence, right? And that word reverence goes into respect, man. All right? So that's order, man. Instructions. It said a giving over, which is done by word of mouth or in writing, i.e. tradition by instruction, narrative, precept, right? So you giving yourself over to the precepts, man, to order. Okay? All right? That's order, man. All right? And this is the point. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, who we ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man, his name, that Christ translates to Mashiach, or Mashakim, or Mashiach. All right? It says, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is the most high power. Yahweh is his name. Okay, so this is the order. Right? This is the order that the Lord set upon the earth. Okay? This is the order. It was never meant for us to be equal. No, we not equal. It's order. The Lord put the man above the woman, man. Genesis chapter 3. Right? Let's get that. Right? Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. It says, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. All right? Why? Because she listened to the serpent, and she ate the what? The food, okay, which was really food for thought. She ate the fruit of the thought of the serpent, man, which was another man or other nations in the garden that the Lord told them to stay away from. All right? It wasn't an actual apple, all right, or actual fruit, but metaphorically is the food for thought. It was soul food that she was given, but it wasn't of the Lord's soul or the Spirit. All right? It says, in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Period, man. You can't get around that. But what does Eve try to do, man? Through the help of her man Esau, Daddy Esau. She tried to get around that. Okay? And the Lord didn't make it so. We just read that in 1 Corinthians chapter 11. All right? So let's go back to this.
Percent of crime victims are black women, but they make up only 16% of Chicago's population. And when the CBS 2 investigators kept digging, we discovered even more disturbing data. Black women represented more than a third of kidnappings, 35% of assaults, 38% of batteries attacked and injured, 40% of rape victims. And let this sink in. Black women are 52% of human trafficking victims. Remember, they're only 16% of the population.
To have to navigate through life knowing that you'll potentially become a victim of a crime, primarily because of your race and your gender combined, it's not fair.
Thomas survived a rape.
This is all the paperwork from the hospital.
But she still feels the pain.
What happened to me, it won't go away.
Hell no, it's not going to go away. And even though that's a fucked up thing, you see what I'm saying? Because, motherfuckers shouldn't be out here taking no pussy. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, shit, that's what happens, man, when you not got
Knock, knock.
it.
Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 powered school is really.
That's what happened. For one, once you sin against the Lord, the Lord sent that towards you. All right, because it's probably something that you did in your past lives, whatever it is, that is judgment, man. All right, that's how we look at it. Okay, we understand that that's judgment of the Lord. All right, that's judgment of the Lord. Okay, but also that's a product of lack of guidance. You just out here, what I'm saying, you're not really being guided right on how to deal with a man, how to treat a man, all right? How to understand a man, how to serve a man. Okay, you out here playing around. That's all that dating shit, and it's really like the elder in Chicago say, Malcolm, she like to ride that cock carousel, man. All right? She like to ride that cock carousel, man. Jump from dick to dick to dick to dick, man. All right? Hey, but you wanna play the harlot, and guess what? You'll have as many penises as you want, man. And in a minute, the Lord gonna send your worst fears on you, man. Okay? That's why it's time to come back to the Lord, man. so you can get protection, man.
It happened here, this West Side apartment building, at a friend's party.
I did have a couple of drinks.
Well, there you go. Spears in the bottle, man. All right.
But nothing too crazy.
Pictures of a happy, smiling Thomas were taken just minutes before she felt dizzy and went to the bathroom. The police report details the horrors of the criminal's sexual assault.
I remember being in the bathroom with the person who assaulted me, and I remember just trying to like get out of the restroom, but I couldn't get out.
The car was parked actually right there on the corner, right before the stop sign.
Even when it comes to nonviolent crimes and reports where police record race, black women,
I couldn't believe it.
like Evelyn Sparks, are targets. Black women account for 24% of property thefts, arson 28%, car thefts 20%.
You know, I know that's a tough subject, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord gave us, you know, laws and ways to deal with this type of behavior. You know? And I think it's 20. You know, and it's lucky. Salaki. Hey, you better do the right. No, me. Shit. I think that's how you spell it. I ain't no damn, you know, expert in spelling this shit. You know what I mean? So you gotta excuse me. KJV. Yeah. Shit, let's go here, man. I think it's 22. You know? Hey, she was supposed to cry out, man. You know? Let me see. Is it 22 or is it 20? I think it's 20. Oh, no, this is it right here. All right, it says, that grape, you know, that grape shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is that word grape, meaning only means to seize, all right? But we know what it means, all right? This is laws. It's laws against this, man. And it was something that she was supposed to do. Hey, she was supposed to cry out, man. She wasn't with it. You saying you're trying to get out. You need to cry out, man, so somebody can hear you, man. Then again, hey, don't put yourself in those type of situations, man. You in them situations and you in a motherfucking apartment, in a party. You know it was dope in there. You know it was alcohol in there. She said she was getting drunk. All right? Shit, you was supposed to watch your cups, whatever it is. Hey, but that's you not having good instructions, man. All right? Like I said, it's a fucked up thing, and I don't recommend that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's the results, man, when you being a whore, man. And being a whore ain't just going out fucking everybody. Being a whore is doing what the fuck you want to do. All right? Being rebellious. That's being a fucking whore. All right? It says, verse 25, it said, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. All right? Hey, man, if we was back in our land, man, he was supposed to get put to death, man. All right? it says, but unto the damsel that thou shalt not do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man rises against his neighbor and slay him, even so is this matter. Okay? It says, for he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, right? And there was none to save her. You see, there was nobody to save her, man. Even though I'm not sure if she had a man or not, or whatever it is. I'm sure she did already, or whatever. Okay? But, you know, we not in our land, so seizing a woman, you know what I'm saying, isn't accepted in these times, man. So we got to follow their rules, in a sense. Okay? But the point is, she didn't cry out. It said, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold of her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lie with her shall give unto the damsel's father 5 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he have humbled her. How did he humble her? He had sex with her, man. All right? He had sex with her. He humbled her. He may not put her away of all of that. That man that seized her and took hold of her, guess what? That was supposed to have been his wife, man. And he was supposed to pay the damsel's father, okay, a certain amount of shekels, a certain amount of money to keep her, man. But, like I said, we not in our land, man. All right? So we can't enforce these laws. But we can enforce the repercussions, or not so much the repercussions, but the actions to avoid these situations, man. But if they would have known this, man, this knowledge, then guess what? She wouldn't have put herself in those situations. All right? Because she would have been instructed not to be in those type of situations, man. Okay? Let's finish it.
Percent. Again, they're only 16% of the population.
You could see it out the window.
A 2019 Kia.
I park there every day.
But in less than 10 minutes, it was gone. Photos of a trashed Kia found by police an hour later.
Somebody that takes something that you work so hard for, it just makes you feel very violated.
Why are they targets? Because they're, if you want to call it, easy prey. Yes, yeah.
Geneva Brown is a professor of criminology at DePaul University.
We just had an unfortunate Officer Preston who was killed. She was on her way home at 1:40 in the morning, and she was a target of a robbery. Disproportionately, Black women are working third shift jobs. Black women are in communities where there is a lack of a middle class, a lack of a economic foundation that would deter this type of behavior.
Where they live, when they work, and listen to this, how they are perceived by criminals put a target on the backs of Black women.
You know that you're in a neighborhood where crime is the norm and not the exception. You're in a neighborhood where you know that the police are slow to respond. It creates that atmosphere where, unfortunately, you have people who feel empowered to become bolder or to continue to commit offenses until they're caught.
Why does it always have to be me? When do I get a break? When can I have some peace? I hear those words quite often in the work that I do.
Gabrielle Molden Carwell works as a trauma therapist, helping Black women cope with their emotional pain.
It's disheartening, and it causes self-doubt because something must be wrong with me.
She knows the trauma of sexual assault, not just because she treats survivors.
I've seen it in my mom.
She's lived with it.
I've seen it in my grandmother on my mom's side.
You see
I've
that?
seen.
Hey, man, that's how it becomes hereditary, man, and being passed down. I ain't mean to put your face like that, sister. You know what I mean? I just paused it, you know? But that's that trauma, man. That trauma being passed down from generation to generation, man. Somebody got to break that cycle. All right? Somebody got to break that cycle. Okay? And you can't break the cycle by going to no therapy or going to, I mean, at least you're trying to do something, you know, but you got to come back to the Father, man. That's the only way you get healed. That's the only way you get healed, man. And the Lord ain't going to take those things away from you, man, but he going to give you the wisdom and the understanding to be able to go through it and deal with it, all right? Because you got comfort now. Because you can't erase what happened in the past. Right? I can't erase my past. But I'm learning how to deal with it now. So it's becoming easier to deal with. Because I accepted my wrongs. All right? And that's why it's told for the woman to, like we just read, hey, let's get it in Titus though. The aged woman, man. Likewise. Right? Salakia. Is that how you spell Titus? Yeah. Yeah. Titus 2, chapter 3, it says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. You see that? Being separate, man. Separate from who? Separate from the sinners, man. Separate from the wicked women, the harlots, man. Okay? You see that? It says, not false accusers, and that's exactly what these women out here doing. All right? Lying and shit, spreading rumors. A lot of men do it too. It's probably more than these damn women. But that's neither here nor there. You know? But yeah, false accusers, lying. All right? Talking about each other behind each other's back. It says, not giving too much wine. You see that? Ooh, that's the spirit. Not giving too much wine, man. And you in a situation where you getting drunk. All right? Like I said, it's a fucked up situation. But hell, you put yourself in this situation. But guess what? If she would have read this, if her mother and her grandmother or whatever was reading those scriptures and teaching, that if the aged woman likewise was teaching the younger women to become in good behavior, that wasn't examining good behavior. It said teachers of good things, man. This is what the aged women need to be teaching the younger women. All right? It says that they may teach the young women to be what? Sober. Sober literally, and sober what? Spiritually, man. And not jumping off like Eve and going to the, you know, the shiniest thing she see, man. All right? Being sober what? From those philosophies, man. And that doctrine and that food of thought. And listen to your husband. It says to love their husbands. That word love goes into respect. It said to love their children. Okay? To be discreet. All right? Chaste. A lot of women, they not discreet, man. And you could tell that in their appearance, man. A lot of them come out dressing with their clothes all off their ass. You know? Titties all out. Ass all out. Wearing these tight ass, you know what I'm saying, scandalous ass clothes. Okay? You want to put yourself out there like that, and then when a motherfucker come at you and come and try to holler at you, or whatever it is, or treating you like a whorelot, guess what? You want to try to act like, you know, you're not a harlot. But hell, if I walk down the street in a police uniform, you see what I'm saying? And motherfucker try to pull me over and say, hey, I need you, I'm in need. And I tell them, I'm not no damn police. How can I get mad at them? They gonna look at me like, well, damn, you got on a uniform. Right, so if you got on a uniform as a harlot, you know, you can't get mad at a motherfucker approaching you like you a harlot. Okay? It said discreet, chaste. All right? Keepers at home, good, obedient to their husband, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemy. And that's the point. Right? Because the Lord loves to see a man and a woman in agreement. Let's get that. That's in the Apocrypha. I think that's what Deuteronomy. It's like Ecclesiasticus. A man and a woman in agreement. Let me see if I can pull that up. I'm going to try to find that. Let me see if I can find that. That agrees. I don't think that's it. I'm about to find that. Give me 1 second. I think that's. I'm going to find it for you. Bear with me. $25. I think that's it. Ecclesiasticus 25. Gotta find it for you, bro. I gotta find it for you. Say, prove all things, hold fast, which is good. There we go, man and the wife. It said Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 1. It said, in 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before the Most High power and men, the unity of brethren, the love of the neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree together. You see what I'm saying? And how you gonna agree together, man? You in order, man. That a woman is listening to her husband. The husband is listening to the Most High Yahweh Shai, man. And Yahweh Shai is in order what? With the Most High Yahweh. I gave you that order in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, man. Starting at verse 1 down to 3. Okay? Okay? That's how you love your husband, man. You agree with your husband. You don't love your husband just by saying, I love you. No, you show him through respect. A man don't need love like that, man. A man needs to just know that he's respected at home. He don't care nothing about that. A real man. He don't care nothing about no damn in love and all that shit. He know you love him through the way he respects you, man. You respect him. All right? A little bit more of this, man. I'm going to get out of here, man.
For myself.
And how old were you?
I was 12.
In the year 2000, when this photo of a carefree little girl posed for the camera, masking her torture.
It went on for about 6 months or so. I was angry. I was heartbroken.
It's very aggravating.
Rage keeps me up at night. A lot.
How long have Black women been overrepresented?
Matt here just got final payment on his biggest contract yet. And it was actually pretty easy. Certainly not.
The CBS 2 investigators went searching for answers. We looked at every crime, every victim, not just 1 or 2 years, not 3 or 4. We went back 21 years. CBS 2 investigative data journalist Elliot Ramos crunched the numbers.
The stuff is buried in like statistical reports that come out every year.
But it's here, the latest, pages 79 to 81.
You got batteries, you got robberies.
All right, they getting analytical.
Ramos combined the crime data.
They getting analytical, man, but you get the point. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, rise up, you women that are ease. Tremble, you know? Let's get that. Let's get that. Salakia. This is in Isaiah 32. Starting at says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Let's look up this careless. Right?
Strong's H982. Batach. Batach.
It says to feel safe, be careless, to have confidence. Let me see if that's the one that I want. See if it's a different one than that. All right, it said, ye careless daughters, many days, it says, verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and gathering shall not come. Tremble, all right, ye women that are at ease, and be troubled, ye careless ones. All right, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You see that? All right, and this is ease. All right, let's look that up. Women that are at ease. Let's look that up. Ease, quiet, secure, arrogance. Ooh, wanton, arrogance. You see that? Arrogant. You feel me? And this arrogancy amongst our women, which goes into pride. Ooh, there we go. Security, pride. You proud, man. Okay? Hey, we all know pride goes before destruction, man. And a haughty look before a fall, man. So, hey, these women are in a state of pride right now, man. Okay? And that's what's causing them to err. When they go out there on the street, they're not getting no instructions on how to operate outside. You know, a man is supposed to be able to tell his woman how to operate outside them doors, man. Once she leave the house, because he's not able to be with you 24/7, especially if she got a job. So you got to listen to your man. All right? And guess what? A man cannot protect you if he can't control you, man. I'm going to say this once again. A man cannot protect you if he can't control you. Okay? So your protection, your shade is gone, man. If that man is not the head. Point blank, period. Right? With that, I'm going to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakadash, Wabal, Babal, Kwam Yashral, Shalom.